Coming up next on Beyond the Rock, we go behind the scenes with Mr. Mammoth at one of the rehearsals. And later, Harbor Coat stops by for an in-studio performance. All up next on Beyond the Rock.
Hi, I'm Josh Waldvogel.
And I'm Arjan Bothma.
And welcome to Beyond the Rock.
So lately, music's been a really big part of this generation's life.
Exactly. I know, for me personally at least, I wake up with music, I drive with music. Everything I do is music related, whether I'm listening to it or I'm playing with it. Music is just a big part of life.
You're dreaming it, you're writing it, you're, anytime it's just free time, it's music. That's what I feel like. And I feel there's a lot of bands coming out now, like local.
There are a lot of local bands, and I don't think people know about them as much, you know what I mean? They're there, but people only listen to the stuff that's maybe more mainstream, and they don't give these local bands a chance. They fall under the idea that all high school bands are just mere boring high school bands that don't know what they're doing.
And that they only have one style.
Exactly.
Where I feel like now there's more variety in a band.
Exactly, I agree. And so we were able to catch up with a couple bands from Rockford, Michigan, Harbor Coat and Mr. Mammoth, and hang out with them and see what they do.
So now let's go to a behind-the-scenes shot of Mr. Mammoth.
I am Spencer Gordon.
Eric Ziegler.
Emily Modine.
John Reagan.
Zach Kidder.
Cole Sprader.
Show me right just where I need to go. Like the story that
I play drum,
Bass guitar.
Sing, vocals.
Trumpet.
The guitar.
Accordion and guitar in Mr. Mammoth.
my telephone. You let me know that I'm not alone. Oh, yeah.
The relationship with the band is the best relationship that I've been able to achieve with anybody else thus far. I mean, like, we're all best friends, borderline family, if not family. I love those guys.
I literally hate them. No, they're my family. They're good people, and they're all fun to hang out with. We're all friends, so.
Well, I don't know, they're my best friends. I spend all my time with them.
Okay, so if you didn't know this, guys are really gross. No, not really, but they like to share things that girls are normally like, yeah, dude, that was a great poop. So like, oh, okay. No one else thinks that's weird? Okay, everyone keeps going. All right, yeah. So like after a while, you just kind of get used to it and you're like, good. But at the moment, you're shocked and just totally surprised.
We have a secret handshake that we all do before we play, which is really, really, really stupid. But I love it because that's what we're all about.
I'm usually pretty excited. I'm not too nervous. Like I just get real excited. So I love playing.
I like playing for people, but I also like just playing in general. It's a lot of fun.
Performances, it's kind of just like rehearsals. Just kind of playing music for everyone, hoping they enjoy it. It's all about the ladies.
We actually have a handshake, which is really, I guess that would be strange, but I don't know. It kind of like sets the mood or whatever, and then it gives you a chance to like see everybody eye to eye, and like see what they're thinking at that moment.
We're all about being awkward and quirky, having fun doing what we're doing.
When we're trying to talk, we shouldn't play music, because that usually doesn't work too well.
All right, we're now here with the band Mr. Mammoth. How you guys doing?
Good.
Well.
Good well. All right.
Fair.
Well, real quick, go through and say your guys' names and what you play for the band. Starting with you.
I'm Eric and I play bass guitar.
I'm Spencer and I play drums.
I'm Chris and I play synthesizers and stuff.
I'm Cole. I play accordion and guitar.
Mostly guitar.
Mostly guitar too.
Accordion.
Now we want to know, how long have you guys been together? Like as a band?
Like,
Since like, 2010 was it? Yeah, 2010.
So almost a whole year.
Like the spring of 2010.
Well, it depends.
It's been like a year and a half.
it's like they've been together longer, but then we joined
we
in,
kind of
so
added people.
We
later
add
as it
like-
went on.
very often.
How long have you guys been like serious about it? Like performances-wise?
Never.
And,
Honestly, never.
no, but more like, started playing gigs? Like when did you start doing that?
They played like a gig,
the same
not
time.
a gig, the variety show, like the first
Yeah.
week they were a band.
Yeah, we like the variety show auditions were coming up, so we're like, let's write a song. So we did that.
Now, if I remember correctly, a couple of you, at least before you were Mr. Mammoth, were part of the Foxy Five. Is that true? A couple of you?
Yeah, I think it was just
This
Chris
guy.
and Zach
Chris and Zach, who's not here.
and Emily.
And Emily.
And
And
Emily.
Brad Sokol.
Several members who aren't here.
Brad
Yeah.
Sokol? Or?
Brad's not in the band, but yeah, same idea.
All right, now, for people who don't know Mr. Mammoth, what would you guys say your style is? What kind of music do you play?
We talked about that today. We have no idea.
Yeah, we don't know. It's just kind of like whatever happens. I guess we change all the time. I guess we're like centered in like a folk rock
Indie.
thing.
Indie,
But it-
bro.
Toss the word indie.
I think it's just whatever, like we all have different interests in music, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
like we all have different ideas and stuff.
So they
We
combine.
like to
in an
play around with
interesting
all
way.
of them.
Uh-huh.
Like we're not limiting ourselves to any one genre.
So, on in that topic, what inspires you band-wise? You guys say you all have different band interests. Is there any certain group of bands that you guys kind of?
Should we go through or?
Yeah, go through a couple. Well, I mean, I don't know. And is there one that you kind of all as a band try to? Not.
I don't think so.
No,
You
we
don't
do
think
our
so?
own. We do our own.
No. Yeah,
Eric,
we
what
all
do you
kind
like?
of.
I don't know. I like whatever you guys like. We do our own thing.
We kind of
Yeah.
spread
It's good that
music
you're independent.
among
We
each
don't-
other too.
Honestly, we don't really try to base ourselves off one band.
Yeah.
We just kind
Yeah.
So you just
do
kind of like
what we
blend
do, yeah.
ideas basically
Yeah.
and make something new out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah, it's not really like we're like, oh, I like that band. I kind of want to sound like them. We just kind of like we all like all these bands. Let's just play music, and whatever comes of it comes of it. So.
All of our songs just start with like one central idea, and
And
then
then they just
everyone
kinda
puts their own
branch.
twist
Yeah.
on it, and it all.
Now, do you guys write, or does someone come with an idea to you and then kind of go from it, or do you all kind of take different ideas from each other and kind of?
Generally, not all the time, but generally, Zach will come up with an idea and then bring it to practice. We'll be like, oh, we can do something with that, and then we'll branch off of it.
But we've
build
definitely
something.
had other ideas come from other people as well.
Oh yeah,
Most-
absolutely,
Most of the time it's
absolutely,
like that.
yeah.
Is that a good thing?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So now, it sounds like you guys are. I mean, you have your own little interest and stuff. Now, how do you work together? Like,
Not well.
like how's the relationship with the band? Like, are you guys?
Oh, it's tense.
It gets a little complicated at times because there's so
Yeah.
many of us.
Yeah, there are a lot of us.
So it
but-
gets like
How many are there, Mr.? How many?
7 total
Mammoths?
usually. Yeah. We add in.
Usually. Okay. Now, a little bird told me that you have an EP coming out. You guys want? No? Okay, never mind. Next question. So I hear.
Next question.
No, does anyone want to say something about that real quick, or?
It's got 5 songs.
5 songs.
Yeah, it's a 5-track EP. It
Started
will-
on
Five
the first
track
day of summer, and we just got
I don't
done, what, like a week ago, 2
Yeah,
weeks ago?
yeah. It should be released in November.
Okay. What about any gigs? Any gigs coming up?
Well, we're doing the with Harbor Co. We're doing the.
Oh.
Anyways, anyways, the
It's at
thing at
the
the intersection.
intersection.
Yeah, the battle
Battle
bands at the
Bands.
intersection.
Now, what song is? I don't know how many songs you're performing about.
It's a 20
No,
minute set,
it's 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, which one is your favorite song out of like all of you've?
To perform.
You know,
To perform.
yeah.
Yes.
That song.
That song.
That song.
Yeah.
It's called That Song.
If I may say, that's my favorite from the new set that you guys played at Rock the Dam. That was
Oh
great.
well, thank you.
Not
It's
you.
fun to. It's
Well, we all-
guitars and bass were nice.
We all kind of wrote that too. I mean, like, Chris kind of came up with a bass line or whatever.
Yeah.
And then we all kind of just played it, and I don't know, we just Zach improvised
So
some
it's
words
like
and
normally
stuff.
Zach
Yes.
just comes in with ideas like we
Yeah,
said before, but
that's
time
kind of I think
we
why I
actually
like
worked
it the
together.
most because
Yeah.
we all kind of just
It was like an
played.
accident. It was a
Yeah,
big
it just kind of happened. So
Led Zeppelin sounding accident.
Not even
You
close.
just kind of branched off of it.
Yeah.
Kind of added in.
All right. Is there real quick then? What is your favorite part about Mr. Mammoth? All right. Thank you. This is
That's
Mr. Mammoth.
great. So.
My dad buys us sodas.
That's
oh,
We have a
we got a mini fridge.
We got
Yeah,
a
we
mini
do a mini
Lots
fridge.
of
Stock
soda.
up on it.
so bandish sounding.
Yeah, it's really
like
nice.
just
I just like
playing music
hanging
with
out with
friends.
everybody. You know,
Yeah,
I love
definitely
playing
just hanging
music,
out.
and then I like hanging out with each other
That's good.
also.
You guys are
It's
pretty
fun.
tight.
We go to Taco
Yeah.
Bell a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it sounds like you guys are like friends basically outside the band.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like-
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Before the band, probably. Oh no.
Unless someone starts grinding on me.
All right.
I was tripping. I was being tripped. Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Real quick, one more question. If you guys, no, really, it's fine. Just laugh.
Just keep going.
Okay. Last question is, if you guys had the chance to open for any band, who would you open for?
Arcade Fire.
This is one we would go through because
That's another preference to bands.
Different.
Go ahead through. Cole.
Yeah, okay, fine.
I wouldn't
We're
want to
local bands.
open for any bands that I like because I don't think we're good enough.
I feel like
I would want to be by
I feel like we'd be
Radiohead.
letting
I like
them down.
Radiohead a lot. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
They're all right.
I have
There's
no idea.
Radiohead.
Does Kidder dance like Tom York does, or not really?
No.
No.
We can only wish.
Spencer.
I have no idea.
Too good.
I'm gonna take a pass.
I have no idea.
Go.
One band.
What sound?
I thought that. See, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know either.
All right. Well,
Who would you open for, Josh?
I think you know who I'd open for.
Coldplay?
Coldplay, Miles Alito, Monday, October 24th.
Oh,
That's what I'd open for.
he's putting in a little, what are they?
Advertisement.
It's
Plug.
But yeah, so I think that's about us. Thank you guys for your time.
Thank you for joining us.
You were all right.
You're all right.
Oh, real quick, sorry. Last question. Do you guys plan on being just a high school band, or are you gonna do something with us after high school?
Yeah, we're quitting.
We're quitting.
after
Like
that.
in a
Yeah.
couple
Just
months.
ending it there.
Actually, we're not even doing Battle of the Bands. We quit right now.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so that was the band, Mr. Man. Not
Alright.
existing anymore.
All right, yeah.
Now you're spreading rumors.
Actually, we just told her that. So.
Yeah,
So
that
you're
was
spreading your own
actually
rumors. Anyway,
fact,
thank you
so-
very much, guys. It was very nice to have you here and talking with us. Best of luck with everything you do.
Thank you.
You too.
Thanks.
Thank you.
You too. You like the band?
Of course. I'll come.
Well, that was interesting to hear the different style that it can come from a high school band.
Yeah, and the thing I like about Mr. Mammoth is, like I said, they're not defined by one style. You know, they've got their jazz, they've got their rock, they've got their folk, and it's really interesting to see a high school band not defined by one genre of music.
What I really appreciate about the band is that, you know, they have 7 members, which is big for a high school band.
It's big for a band, yeah. in general.
And to incorporate all the individuals' like own style and make a song out of it that they
Right.
agree over is pretty unique.
And another unique thing about them is with 7 members, that brings a lot of different instruments to the table. One of them plays trumpet, one plays accordion, and you can incorporate all these different instruments into their music, which is really cool. It actually makes for a very cool live show too. I've seen them live a couple of times, and it's a lot of fun. So if you're interested in checking out Mr. Mammoth, just go to facebook.com, and they have a page there. It'll have links to their music, stuff about upcoming shows, and it's definitely worth checking out.
Also in studio today, we have a different local band called Harbor Coat, which I heard you are actually a member of.
Yeah, I am one of the members of Harbor Coat, and some of the people from the band are actually here with me. So if you give me a couple seconds, I'll go get them all ready.
Sounds good. While he's getting them ready, let's go to a couple of public service announcements.
Every day we are forced to make decisions. Sometimes those choices lead to tragedy. And you never know who these choices might affect. And you can't bring someone's father back.
Always a wish, and that is always be.
So think about it.
I contemplated
I
suicide.
considered suicide.
I wanted to kill myself.
I wanted to kill myself.
I want to die.
I considered suicide.
I don't want to
I
live.
considered suicide.
Also in studio today, we have members of the band Harbor Coat. Hi guys, thank you for being on the set today. I just want to know, how'd you guys start? Like, how'd you get your band together?
You gonna go, Ben?
Oh, well, basically, Josh and I, we knew each other through church, and we always wanted to start a band, and we tried many different times to try to form a band, and finally we found some other people, Jordan, eventually Hannah, and then Jeff, who's not here right now, and okay, and anyway, and so we just decided that we would try for a variety show, and so
We didn't make it.
yeah, we didn't make it, but we didn't let our spirit, we didn't let it get us down, and we continued to work at it, and then we performed at Rock the Dam, and everything's just
Bonahoo.
fun. Bonahoo, yes.
That
we
was a good
played
one.
In Spencer Gordon's dad's backyard.
Intersection for show with her. That was fun.
Yes.
So when how many years ago was that? Was that this year's Rock the Dam or?
This year.
I think it's nearing a year that we've been together though.
Yeah.
I think it's closing in on about 1 year. So.
When you started actually performing.
No, God, no. It's been about like 7 months since we started
7 months?
performing. Yeah.
So you've been a year. You've actually been together as a band.
Well, I think we've been talking about it more so for a year, but it kind of, I think more in January is when it was kind of like more band stuff.
We actually.
It was a concept.
It's been it's been there for about a year now.
And then you decided to actually bring it out and.
It was when January we were like, hey, there's actually stuff we can do as a band. Like we can go play here and not get in. So that's when we started, like practicing and rehearsing stuff.
Now, how did you come up with a style? Like, what is your style, first of all?
Generic.
Just kind of whatever.
Mainstream. No, I think it's a little rockier.
Classic
than I thought
rock
it was
radio.
I don't know. It's not really narrowed down, I don't think yet. But we're just kind of playing around with different types of music and acoustic, electric stuff just to see what we like best and what we play best.
Now, do you do what your style, is it based off of what everyone decided, or is that just how you guys, is that the style you guys actually like individually?
I think it just kind of happens. I don't think. I mean, sometimes we'll be like, we should have a little bit more of a rockier song, but I mean, we don't say this is gonna be a rock song. This is gonna be a folk song.
I think everything we do in song wise is kind of from our own personal likes of what we listen to.
Yeah.
And it's kinda, we just kind of like incorporate them into the song and make it kind of our own in a sense.
So then, I want to know, like, how do you get your songs? Like, is there one person who normally writes it, or like, where does your inspiration come from to write the song?
Want me to talk? Or
Go
I'll
ahead.
talk. Thus far, I've done most of the writing. Hannah's luckily got a whole notebook full of ideas, which takes the pressure off me. Lyric-wise, I'm sorry. Yeah, lyrically. No, I do everything, and they just play. They just play what I tell them to play, and that's what. No, Jeff does a little bit of lyrics too.
Yeah,
but,
Josh is the guy with the pencil.
It's a pen.
It's a pen.
But
Get it right. You can't, pencil.
It's a pencil.
But and then we all kind of have our own music ideas too. I know I'll have chords. Jordan will have a line. Ben will have another guitar part, piano, stuff like that. So we all kind of say, and then we all kind of work from a starting point. A lot of times with Jordan.
Now, where do your ideas come from? Like, are you guys kind of like a person
The
that's
soil.
like,
You wake up. Oh,
The stories in the soil.
It's from the water bottles I bring to
Keep it
them
to
every
the
time they
ground.
come to my house.
So, Hannah, you said how you have sticky notes on the side on your, So at night you just kind of jot it
If
down?
I think of something, I'll just write it down, and there's like a huge pile. I really don't know what to do with it right now, but eventually something will happen.
I've got that just in my phone. I've just got text.
Oh, I got that too.
Text of words that I want to use or little phrases to use.
Cover the dark.
So you just kind of, whenever you have an idea, jot it down and go. And build from there. You don't? But then you do. Now, collectively, what's your favorite song to perform? Like,
I
practice
love The
or-
World Unwound. Not really.
Okay, that's good.
No, Jordan, let's go down the line.
Well, The World Unwound is one that we always play, but it's not my favorite, as Josh said. I don't know why, but anyway, my favorite. I don't know. I don't really know if I have a favorite. It's just there are a few songs like I like playing Kids with AKs. That's one, and our newest one, Love, Lust, Substance, and Pixies. I really enjoy that one.
In reference to the book, The Perks of Being a Wallflower, I think it's the newest song that we come up with tends to be our favorite, and then when we come out with a new song, then
That tops the
it
other
becomes our
one.
favorite. I think it's just how it tends to
Kinda builds
go.
off of that.
Yeah.
Which
I don't really know.
I
haven't been here.
She's the newbie.
and,
She's only played one show with us.
so how long have you been with the band then?
Let's see. It was probably this July, so a couple months.
Oh, so
few
you're
months.
very new, basically, too. So, and how does it feel being the only girl in all these bunch of guys?
Nope, put it back. Well, it's interesting at times. It's really weird. But it's
I mean,
really,
you
it
have
feels,
Josh.
Yeah, exactly.
I understand.
See,
I don't know what that means.
Okay.
It feels normal for the most part, but
She's just another one of the dudes.
Thank you.
She called herself a guy when she was lifting the piano.
Okay.
Yeah, she did that. So there's that.
As you need some. I mean, she's a strong girl. You need.
But sometimes they take advantage of my being a woman. Not that way. Oh my gosh.
Hey guys, come on.
No, because Josh will tell me to make him a sandwich.
I've never said that once.
You have said
Sandwich.
that
I can
many
attest to
times.
that.
Sandwich.
Sandwich.
He's
Yeah.
even said that to me a few times.
But then I just eat him up.
Wow.
So you're like the bossy one of the
I think
Yeah.
it's more my band than anything else.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
I don't know where to go.
It's Jordan's band. I think Ben's kind of the secret dictator actually. Like
Secretly.
You know what
I
I mean?
think you
yet,
all
right?
just fight, and then Jordan and I watch. That's what I think.
That happens sometimes.
Wait, I
does.
fight?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I
You
do?
fight.
Yeah,
You
you and
fight.
Josh, get at it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So.
Who's the common factor?
Who's the one who normally starts the conflict in the band?
Josh.
No, hold on.
always Josh.
Hold on. I don't start the
So
conflict.
it's Josh, right?
No. I'll start it sometimes, and sometimes it'll be Ben, and sometimes it'll be Jeff, and then
I
just
never
I'm
start conflict. I'm a passive.
Why can't I play my drums? I want to play my drums. Conflict.
So it sounds more like you just want to play your part and not listen to the rest of the band. That's what I'm hearing.
No,
You know?
come on.
I'm just kidding.
Leave
No,
me.
I'm
You
just
make
kidding.
me feel like a bad person.
No.
Well, you are.
So.
I want to know, do you guys plan on making a CD? Are you planning on going on beyond high school?
We're planning on releasing some 8 tracks.
Old school.
Old school,
And
but
a couple
I'm
wax vinyls.
thinking I
Yeah,
want.
wax.
I think at least probably before we graduate, we might have something.
To remember
down.
us by, yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's not gonna really. I don't know how it's gonna continue after high school, just because we're all going separate ways. I think
not gonna be able
we're
to
all going
get
to different parts of the country for school, so.
Yeah, but you'll probably still stay in contact. I mean, you guys
Yeah, we'll
like, you're
Skype
probably-
each other. Skype band.
I'm never talking
practice.
to Josh again.
I don't blame you at all.
Josh will be the one.
Now, I just have a final question. If you could open for any band, any band you wanted to, who would it be?
Harbor Coat.
You'd open for Harbor Coat?
Harbor Coat. Oh, that's a good band.
Okay.
I'll go later.
Don't.
I'll start first. I think
Josh is gonna say Coldplay.
Coldplay, Bright Eyes,
Thank
Oasis,
you.
or REM. Which is it, Josh?
Bare Naked Ladies.
Oh, I forgot about
No,
them.
no, I'd probably have to go with Coldplay, because we'd set them up and then they'd look even better playing after us. You know what I mean? So I think probably Coldplay.
Because you just.
Or
so
you know what?
fantastic.
Or REM, because they're broken up now, and so it'd be cool to kind of it'd be like a tribute thing. You know, they'd be like REM's here.
Oh, okay. Hannah, how about you?
I don't know. If we were good enough, I would say Mumford and Sons.
Saw that one coming.
I love it.
I love them. Okay.
Silver Jews.
I like them.
AIDS Wolf. What do you
I
think?
don't know. Snoop Dogg?
I think that'd be a good concert.
Eminem.
No.
No. Don't even
Your music is
compare.
so same, same style.
You know what? The Wiggles.
A
I think
Tribe
that'd
Called-
be a good
The
concert. I
Wiggles?
think the Wiggles featuring Harbor Coat would be a good concert.
Oh, okay.
You have a lot of
Do they
younger
even exist
fans.
anymore?
I don't know. I think they broke up a couple years ago.
Were they
Yeah,
a
a
band?
band?
They were. Well,
No,
they
they're
toured
for
as a
real.
band.
They
No,
kicked,
were,
out,
yeah.
they kicked the
were
lead
really-
singer, the guy in the yellow shirt, out. They
Really?
replaced him with some other
do you know
Australian
this?
mate.
Oh, this is better.
Well, personally, I would really enjoy opening. I don't know. This really isn't possible, but
Led Zeppelin?
opening for Duke Ellington.
Oh, that would be so
Really?
cool.
But
see
it's
that
not.
coming.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen.
Take
You
the
know, you can
A
always have
train.
dreams.
Yeah.
You know? That's
Really,
that's fun.
really big dreams.
Well, thank you so much, guys, for spending this time and talking. Now let's go into a little behind-the-scenes shot of Harbor Coat.
Hi, I'm Josh Waldvogel.
My name is Ben Cokerly.
My name is Jordan Loader.
I'm Hannah Schroeder.
My name is Jeff Millard. I play the bass.
The keyboard.
And I play guitar.
The drums.
Rhythm guitar for Harbor Coat.
We were all actually friends beforehand, and that actually, when we learned that we all play different instruments and stuff, that's kind of what brought us together.
You know, Ben and I are just kind of like, yeah, you know.
Jeff and I had talked, oh, we should definitely start a band. And then Ben and I talked about it once, and we were like, you know what, let's actually do it. And so we got Jordan.
I met Josh, and we developed a strong relationship. You know, if he needs help on a test, we
communicate through our brains. Like he's like, oh, what's the answer to 72? And I'm like, it's F.
We're like, oh, I remember, talking with Jeff about it.
Jeffrey Millard, big tall guy. Hey Jeff. And he's like, oh, hey Jordan. We just kind of, just like the band coming together. It's like a clap.
And then Hannah came in about 8 months into it because we wanted a girl, and she adds a lot more spice and variety to things.
It's cool because a lot of guys, and I think she may keep us in check sometime.
I feel like I have to bring everybody together because they're not really organized. And I like to make cookies sometimes, but they make fun of me for that. Josh likes to tell me to make him a sandwich, but I just want to punch him, so I just punch him.
Well, I definitely enjoy how we're all friends. We were all actually friends beforehand.
All of us get along really well together, and it's just a fun thing to do. You can let off steam.
I'll kind of collaborate mostly on the lyrics. Like Josh will start something.
At this point, I wrote most of the lyrics for the band too, and that's a big thing for me. It's a way to just let everything, off and out. And so I like being able to put those out there.
And then we go back and we kind of go through it, and then we add different parts. And Jeff, sometimes he's been actually dabbling in some lyrical writing.
Well, there's some working progresses going on. Like I have a few songs that we might be putting together.
Actually, it usually comes from real life experiences and just stuff. I will sometimes think of something, so I have like a pile of sticky notes on my bedside table.
I just enjoy how it's an outlet for my love of music.
I think for me, music is a cliche that is one of the biggest parts of my life, and to actually be able to play it and to play shows and just screw around on guitar and stuff is just so much fun. If I see people moving around and having fun, then it's a success. If they're using the bathroom, then I know I failed.
Thank you for watching the show. Now join me in welcoming Harbor Coat as they perform their song, The World Unwound.
I'm not one to sit and spin. Just read this sign, it says open. Dig a hole deep into the ground. I wanna see the world unwound. It's impossible no matter line. All these things created as mine. Flash a smile, you know it's the truth. The ones who break away are the youth. I will win the fight in the spotlight. I'm not here to make him proud. I'm simply here because I'm allowed. Don't write undeniable link. All my vices are starting to shrink. Mammoth won't have a hold on me. History will set me free. I was born the son of the stage. It's time I came out of my cage. I will win the fight in the spotlight. To sit and spin, burn up the song cause I can't see. Laying in your hospital bed, waiting for your mind to be fed. Call me when it wakes you up, water flowing over my cup. In rehab to help you cope, you can't win, there's no hope. I'm not one to sit and spin. Just read this sign that says open. Dig a hole deep into the ground. I wanna see the world unwound. Mammoth won't have a hold on me. History will set me free. I was born the son of the stage. It's time I came out of my cage. I will win the fight in the spotlight. I will never let it be. Turn up the song 'cause I can't see. Laying in your hospital bed, waiting for your mind to be fed. Call me when it wakes you up. Water flowing over my cup.